Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Alexandru. In this video we will discuss, show, present everything about, Breakfast of Champions, live snakes with beer. What exactly is the Breakfast of Champions? An expression that has become synonymous with a hearty, extravagant, sometimes shocking meal. But what would happen if this phrase included exotic and even bizarre elements? Here, we are referring to live snakes and beer, a combination that, at first glance, may seem absurd, but in some cultures it is a symbol of strength and courage. The origin of this extravagant breakfast. In different corners of the world, there are culinary traditions that would seem extremely unusual to Westerners. In some Asian countries, eating live or freshly slaughtered animals is part of local customs. Snakes, in particular, have an important meaning in many Asian cultures, where they are considered symbols of strength, virility, and health. Therefore, in these cultures, eating snake meat is not only an act of nourishment, but also a ritualistic one, meant to bring energy and vitality. Although it may seem shocking, eating live snakes is linked to ancient traditions and beliefs that attribute healing qualities to the venom and flesh of these creatures. In China and Vietnam, for example, an extravagant snake meal may include tasting the blood and even the heart of a snake, consumed alongside alcohol, usually in the form of a shot of hard liquor or beer. Myths and beliefs related to snake eating. There are many legends that explain why eating snake is considered beneficial. In some Asian cultures, snake blood is believed to bring regenerative powers and can even rejuvenate the body. It is said that by eating this dish, people absorb the vitality and agility of the snake. For this reason, many people choose to eat snakes during special events or as part of rites of passage. Preparing and serving live snakes. Usually, the preparation of such an extravagant breakfast begins with catching and slaughtering the snake right at the table, so that the guests can experience the maximum freshness of this dish. Sometimes the snake's heart is removed and served immediately, still beating, to be consumed with a shot of strong alcohol. This moment is considered the climax of the meal, representing the ultimate act of courage and vitality. The snake meat is then prepared in a variety of ways, from flavored soups to fried meat. Beer, an important element in this context, is served to wash away the strong taste of the snake and to facilitate the digestion of such an exotic meal. Beer, the drink of champions. Why is beer the preferred choice in this type of breakfast? The answer can be found in the combination of tradition and pragmatism. While hard alcohol such as vodka or rice wine is sometimes used to accompany such meals, beer is easier to consume in larger quantities, providing a relaxing effect and helping to create an atmosphere of conviviality. Beer is also recognized for its ability to complement the strong and sometimes heavy flavors of snake meat. Controversies and ethical issues. The consumption of live snakes has been and still is the subject of heated controversy. Beyond the cultural aspects, animal rights activists have brought up the animal cruelty involved in such culinary rituals. In many countries, these practices are harshly criticized and even banned, considering the slaughter and consumption of live animals to be acts of barbarism. At the same time, proponents of these practices say they are thousands of years old cultural traditions that should not be judged by modern Western standards. In some cases, such meals are seen as a tribute to nature and the animals that provide food, an act that symbolizes deep respect for the cycle of life. Conclusion. The Breakfast of Champions with live snakes and beer is a powerful symbol of ancient cultural traditions that continue to both fascinate and shock. For some, it is a sign of courage and vitality, while for others it is a controversial practice that raises complex ethical questions. Regardless of the perspective from which it is viewed, this phenomenon remains a fascinating example of how culture and culinary habits can vary so much from one region to another.